Thanks for taking the time to sit down with me or stand up here with me at the American Food and Beverage 2025 show. We're here at the Miami Beach Convention Center. Before we dig in, there's a lot of food operators and cold storage logistics companies here. How's the show going for you so far?
Well, we've exhibited at the show the last 2 decades. So in terms of kind of the marketplace or the geographic region that we're selling to, we're a very well-established organization. We have customers in about 75 countries. And then in addition to that, it's attracted a much larger customer base.
Miami really is the capital of the Central Americas. So at RISE Realty, we focus on finding food operators, cold storage appropriate and freezer capable facilities. What has been your experience seeing the trends in that, and what are the challenges for food operators here in Miami?
Well, that's so as a company, I've been here in Miami for 20 years, and I think right now we're on our 4th or 5th cold storage location. And we're at a point right now where when we started to look at our business, we said, all right, we really want to serve the marketplace and grow with our customers. We clearly need more space. Several years ago, we kind of looked at our logistics system and said, is there something that we can do to get our warehouse flush, meaning empty, on a quicker basis? So we added systems and software. The second part of this is that when I look at, is there enough space in South Florida for an operator like ourselves? Clearly there is enough space, but I think overall, I think that the market, there's probably more commercial real estate in the marketplace than we're let on to know right now. And I always say that because we're in the middle of renewing our lease. So, but outside of that, yes, we're growing and I'm happy.
That's very insightful. Given, the current, hear what you're thinking. I would like to hear what you're thinking about our current strategy for Tropical Foods in that, commercial real estate, and what should other of our clients prioritize in selecting new facilities?
Well, I don't know if I want to give away all of our secrets, but I think that there is, the general rule of thumb for export of any product. If you're selling an apple, cheese, deli products, specialty gourmet, I think that you do have to be customer focused. You have to be customer centric. I think you have to know your customer. You have to obviously understand the cultural nuances. You have to get on an airplane. You have to go down to whatever market it is and see them and really, really listen. I think the second part of it is that knowing your customer and understanding what their needs are, and then internally looking at what your capabilities are. I think a lot of times you have an exporter or an international distribution company like Tropical Foods. So I would say, as a matter of advice to anybody else out there right now, is play within your area of expertise. Have an understanding of how much infrastructure you need. Have a good understanding of what your warehouse needs are based on the size of the geographic marketplace that you're serving. And then I would say the last part of it is do you have access to capital? And whose capital is it? Is it your money? Are you investing in your own business? That's the route that we took, and it's worked out great. But then the other part of it is that when you get into the finance game, you have to pay the money back.
It's great insight again. So at the American Food and Beverage Show here in Miami, there's a lot of international players, as you alluded to. What are you hearing as key takeaways for the U.S. market, especially Miami, and when it comes to regulatory or infrastructure constraints?
Well, I don't think that exporting dairy or deli products is any easier today than it was, say, 20 years ago. I think that the complexity is still there, the food safety, the regulatory challenges are still there. But I think that from an organizational structure, you need to have a team of employees that have a set area of expertise. And again, understanding your customer, understanding what their needs are, and knowing the geographic region that you sell to is going to help you overcome any of those obstacles.
Okay, so you got to have the right team, you got to have the infrastructure or financial capabilities to get that infrastructure and stay in your lane with that team.
Yes.
Last question here. What's one piece of advice you want Tropical Foods or similar food operators to act on today?
I would say if you're in the business, specifically if you're in the export business, you got to understand the cultural nuances and You can't make someone love your job, but I would say build a team around people that are very passionate about food in general. What's great about food is obviously we need it for nourishment. It connects cultures, and it's part of our lives every single day. You have to eat. And so I think those three, call them so quote unquote ingredients, are vitally important for the success of the business.
That makes a lot of sense.
Thank you,
you
Pete.
for your time.
All
Had
right.
a great show for us.
All right, appreciate it.
Appreciate your time.
All right, cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.